Hey y'all, this is David, the Georgia photographer, and today I have a small notebook computer, and the whole point of this video is, well, I'm going to share with you how to change the BIOS battery without losing your BIOS settings that you have set and not resetting it back to factory defaults. Alright, I'm going to do this how I have seen kind of done on the internet, in that I'm going to hook a power supply across the existing battery, which is down to 2.8 volts roughly. I'm going to turn on this power supply. Let me just show you. This guy, this voltmeter, we're going to give him a more precise reading than that, but I'm going to set this to 3 volts so that I can change this BIOS battery without losing the BIOS settings. You can reset it to the factory default by just pulling the old battery out and putting the new one in, but then you have to go back through your BIOS settings. So I'm trying to avoid that. So let's get the bottom off of this computer and let me show you what's inside this bad boy. Okay, once all the screws are out of the bottom, then you have to separate the two. So you wind up pulling a corner loose from the bottom right here. It'll pop loose. There we go. Yep. And then I do the other corner, or the side, and work my way around the front, and it'll just kind of snap off, revealing the inside of the computer. Okay, when I bought this computer, it needed 2 things. Well, it wasn't advertised that it needed them, so I didn't know for sure. The BIOS battery is voltage is low, and this battery's health was at 45%. A couple of interesting things to note about this computer is it has removable RAM, which is cool. It has room for another hard drive. I have a SATA drive port here that's not being used since we're using the M.2 drive. Let me get the wires soldered on and get the power supply set so I can swap out this battery right quick. Okay, I've got the computer turned around. To get the speaker out of the way, we just lift it up off these plugs and just lay it out of the way. Okay, that exposes both sides of this connector. Now it's got it etched on the circuit board that that's the positive. We never trust that, so we're going to check it with our simple Fluke 87 here. Confirm that this is positive and this is negative. 2.84 volts, yes, and it's positive. All right. There we go. Yep. I need to keep them from shorting out because they do have voltage on them. Okay, there we go. I picked up this HP 6267B bench power supply at the Orlando Hamcation. Really nice power supply. As you can see, it's infinitely adjustable. Okay, I haven't got way down below. Let's put this in the middle so I can adjust fine. Up. Get it close, and then we'll turn this down and get it right on 3 volts or close to it. 3.02. The factory new battery measures. Let's just take a quick measurement of this new battery. New battery measures 3.28, so at 3 we're a little above the dead cells value, but we're still below a new battery's value, so we shouldn't damage this battery by putting 0.2 of a volt of current into it. It's not gonna do much to it if I had to guess. So now that we've got that set, let's come back down to here, get back closer. Let's see if we blow our computer up. All right. Well, we have voltage on the cell, and it's still showing 3.019, so it's charging this battery ever so slightly. So now we can go ahead and pop that guy out. Let me get something to pry it out with. I'll get a screwdriver. This should pop up this way and come out of this holder. There we go. Yep, we still have 3 volts on the cell. Now we put this new one in. I can go up on this voltage a little bit to more balance the voltage level because this battery's 3.28, so I'm gonna get a little closer to that. That way I won't be fighting the battery. I'm at 3.16. There's that. Now I can take this off. And I should not have lost my BIOS settings. So that's all there was to it. Let's put the computer back together and let's boot it up and let's see if it works. And now we're back in the studio and the little computer works perfectly. Okay, I'm gonna do a video about this computer itself actually and not talk about it too much here. But suffice it to say, I bought this for one job and it's turning into one I'm probably going to use for others because it works really well. I'm kind of surprised at how good it works actually. I don't have much in this. I really don't. So I appreciate you guys watching how to put a BIOS battery in a Dell Inspiron, however you pronounce that, notebook computer. And until next time, get your camera out and go take a picture with it, all right? See y'all later. Bye-bye.